Thank you guys so much for having me today. Well, my name is Jason Alexander, and my company is Ocean Connection. And the best way that I can see to explain to you guys what Ocean Connection is setting out to do is just to give you a quick snapshot of the current industry of online retail. So first and foremost, as you guys know, Amazon is the largest player, accounting for over 60% of all the online transactions daily. And the other player in this industry that's accounting for around 10 to 15%, depending on where you're getting your numbers from, is Shopify. What these two things have in common is that they've been creating a very unpleasant experience for the sellers for different reasons. Well, let's start with Amazon. What Amazon's been doing is they've been doing this thing called price gouging. And what that's doing is they're convincing people that are already running a small business to drop the prices of an item under threat that they will start getting third-party vendors to start selling that item. And the best example of this is actually pop sockets. The thing that goes on the back of your phone, so you can pop it up and watch movies and Netflix or anything you want. The brand CEO started selling their items on Amazon, and they're selling at the normal margin that you'd find them in the stores. Amazon got wind of this, and they saw, wow, they're making a pretty decent margin. They're probably at around they're tripling their money. They're about a 300% margin, which is pretty solid, but pretty standard for the industry when compared to a Beats headphones, which is around a 300 to a way higher margin. You know, it's very particular in the industry, right? What Amazon went and did, they sent them an email and said, we're going to get third-party vendors to run you off the site unless you drop your prices. So they have the carrot and the stick because they want to create the best experience for the customers. And through this entire process, it created a sense of a conflict there. So more and more people are trying to find other ways to get around Amazon and do these things. So that's where Shopify came in, and that's why they're showing growth. They're showing more growth than any other company in the industry right now. But this isn't a pitch for Shopify, because I had a very negative experience with Shopify. I wanted to start a uniform selling business where I could basically start selling youth sports uniforms directly to them. And through this, what I've been doing and noticing is that the page creation process is tedious. And along with this, I started seeing that more and more people are buying things on a mobile application on their phone, not necessarily on a website. And let's say you're going to buy something, odds are you don't want to go down to Chrome or your web browser to buy these products. So I thought to myself, I see a massive need for a way that you can get the traffic of Amazon and showcase what makes your brand different like Shopify can, but much better. So I set out to create this company called Ocean Connection. Connecting buyers and sellers has been a thing that people have been trying to do since the dawn of entrepreneurship. And what I saw is that if we're able to help these businesses showcase what makes them special, they'll have a better stated interest in our company and want to be successful. So what we started doing is we started playing around with different ideas of how we could start building these pages and making sure that it's going to look good both on the website and the mobile application. So I can show you an example of actually one of the people we're currently working on moving their entire store onto Ocean Connection. And you might have heard of her. Her name is Summer Rae. She has over 23 million followers on Instagram, and her posts average 1 to 2 million likes a time per post. So what we started doing is we looked at her site. We saw what she liked, what she wanted to bring attention to on her website, and we said, hey, excuse me, my name's Jason, and I basically just gave her the whole spiel that I'm giving you guys of just showing basically what if you could sell directly to your customers through an application? Would that be something that interests you? We'll list everything for free. And we did it. And we actually didn't even do anything for her. We had her herself use the actual user interface we're talking about right now. And she was able, with zero technical knowledge, she's very smart, don't get me wrong, but with zero technical experience in the website building or coding or app development space, and she was able to go herself and show and make it look sleek and nice and make sure that she shows what her brand is and what they stand for. And there's a massive market here. As you guys probably know, mobile purchases are going up by around 5% every year. And right now, mobile purchases account for 50% of all the purchases are happening daily. People going on their phone and buying something. So why can't we give these tools to the small businesses, to the little guy? The person that is going to need this way to showcase what makes them special because they need a higher margin in order for them to be special. You might be saying, well, then they're just going to be the most expensive guys around, and they're just going to be a luxury type good where basically no one else is going to be able to start buying products. But that is where we started talking with a lot of these people, a lot of these influencers, because there's a lot of people that have one key product that they really like, that they started selling a lot of. With Summer Rae, in her case, she sold women's fitness leggings. And then we were talking to another person who they started selling socks, and their socks were awesome. And we thought, what if we could create package deals with these different products that will work together to create a complete outfit or a complete technology set? The possibilities are endless when it comes to this technology. And the thing is I wanted to set out and create this not just for these influencers. I wanted to create it for the everyday person. As you guys have seen, automation has been taking more and more jobs. So there's going to be a lot of people looking to make money on the side. And we decided that we were going to be different. We weren't going to be like Shopify and charging that massive monthly fee in order to handle the business that you're having. Instead of doing that, we're actually creating a pay-as-you-succeed model. So what does that mean? Well, basically, we're going to try to direct as much traffic to your site as humanly possible through different connections with influencers and our marketing campaigns to showcase some businesses that are doing some good. That showcase businesses that are doing something good in the community, doing something good for their customers, and just creating a good experience overall for the customer base. So, what we started doing is we looked into actually making it free. Making it free. As crazy as that sounds, when you're selling a product, making it free, how can you do that? How can you fulfill orders? How can you maintain traffic and a cash flow? Well, we actually got a next level. Like, I'm so incredibly proud of our accounting team. They figured out a way that we can actually start them off paying nothing. And we just take a percentage of sale. And as they start selling more and more, and they get over that hump, and they are able to pound it in, start making money, then we switch into an online, basically the average purchase model. Where basically you charge them around $200 a month, and then you cut down we basically make money on credit card transactions at that point. So by doing all these things, partnering with these businesses, we're projecting exponential growth. I've been in contact with so many social media influencers, I kind of lost count. But actually, I'll give you this number. So when I was calculating all this stuff, when I was doing our growth projections and doing all this math, right, I added up the amount of independent followers on each of these pages that don't overlap. And we were looking at over 125 million followers that are following these influencers that we are already talking to, that we are already going to start listing their products and brands as soon as we launch. So, what does this mean? This means we would have more traffic than the Super Bowl, which is projecting 100 million viewers. So when we get this off the ground and running and going forward, the possibilities are endless. So what I'm asking for you guys today is to bet on us. Bet on Ocean Connection. I can guarantee you personally that you will not regret it. Thank you guys so much for your time. If you have any questions, direct them my way. Thank you guys so much for listening to this pitch. This is just kind of rough outline of what I'm going to do. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to post this as soon as possible. Appreciate you. I definitely need to work on some lighting. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. This is, I think we're going to get off the ground running. We just got our first outside money, by the way. Also update. So, we got that all going. We're going to start, developing the software. I'm trying to get in contact with, hey, if any of you guys know anyone that works in app development or website development, just let me know. Send them my way. I'd love to talk with them. Basically, I'm just trying to build this thing from the ground up, and I think we can do something really special here. So thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Like, follow, share, subscribe. Appreciate you all so much for the support and everything. So just share it to your friends. Appreciate y'all. We're going to get this thing going, rocking and rolling, and hopefully we'll get this thing launched by probably midsummer, actually. Oh man, that's a scary movie. Yeah, I have ADD. That's okay. Okay. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you so much again. Thank you. Bye.